How do I end it?
Say thanks like a normal person. Thanks. Say thanks.
Hey, what's up guys? Shant Janessian here with My Home Group. So about 4 years ago, me and my wife moved from New Jersey to Phoenix, Arizona, and it was a scary move. It was scary, it was a big move, it was a big jump for us. We did not know anybody here besides one person, my cousin's friend from Boston who lived out here. So it was terrifying, right? And why did we choose Phoenix, Arizona? So me and my wife were kind of sick of the East Coast, the cold, the weather. You know, we have a lot of family and friends there, but we were just we wanted something different. And we started Googling the best places to live in the US because I was like, we were talking about where we wanted to go, but I'm like, let's just Google the best places to live and we'll start there. So we started Googling and Scottsdale and Gilbert kept coming up as the top 5 places to live. You know, besides like some areas in Texas and Oregon, a couple other cities. So we started doing a lot more research online before moving here. And a couple of things started scaring us. Like my wife Googled like somebody was attacked by a mountain lion at a bus stop. So we were scared. We were like, okay, I don't know, like that's our scene. I'm a city person. I grew up in New York City, then moved to Jersey. So I'm a city boy at heart. So that was kind of a big transition. So we had our sights set on Scottsdale, honestly, because when we were Googling, Scottsdale kept coming up as #1, right? And I could go into a big detail, but that's really it. And then when we started doing a little bit more research, kind of started finding out, you know, it was like the newer version of LA, because we visit LA a lot, we have family, so we're like, wow, it's a newer version of LA, but a lot more affordable, right? So that really appealed to us. So the next step we took was we did some online research, and one good tip that one of my friends gave me was join the local Facebook groups, right? So we joined some local Facebook groups and we were able to ask these questions, the concerns we had about mountain lions, scorpions, snakes, getting attacked walking in the middle of the street. And people were, were commenting. People were super helpful in these Facebook groups. They were just commenting saying that's not really true. The only time you'll see that kind of stuff is either if you're living right by the mountain, like at the bottom of the mountain, or if you're going hiking and you're not really paying attention and you're kind of going off the track of the hiking trail. So side note guys, people are gonna be your best resource when you're making a big jump like this. People were so helpful and answering all our questions. They're reaching out, messaging, even like, hey, if you want more info, like here's my number, call me. I even reached out to my cousin's best friend that lived out here, reached out to him. He was super helpful too. So don't be scared. Just hit anybody up that you know, or that, anybody in these groups, just contact people and just speak to them. They'll be more than willing to help you out. So to finish up on the Facebook groups, it was super helpful. They relieved a lot of the concerns we had about getting attacked by animals and just stuff that we had no idea about. So definitely recommend that. And then our next step online before coming out here was to contact a local real estate agent that, could advise us and tell us about the areas more, about the certain price points and averages and all that stuff. So I reached out to one, kind of Googled, looked on Zillow for the top realtor. I went down a couple of notches because usually the top realtors are like super busy. Reached out to somebody who's super helpful, talked to us over the phone, kind of reiterated the concerns we had with the people from the Facebook group, saying it's not that serious, and was kind of pointing us in the right direction at that point. So once we were done with our online research, we felt comfortable enough to come and actually visit Scottsdale. And once we came out here, some things that we did to really help us solidify the neighborhoods we wanted to live were, first thing we did is we went to the local grocery stores, the supermarkets, right? Because one thing I realized is when you go grocery shopping in your neighborhood, those are basically your neighbors, right? So I wanted to go see who our neighbors are gonna be. And just going to different ones in our local area that we were kind of considering moving to, it was just good to see the people that were there. The next thing we did is we went to local restaurants, right? Not the chain restaurants that, that the Chili's and the Applebee's or whatever. My wife hates those places actually. She hates that I used to go there. But we went to the local restaurants because we want to see the type of food, right? Because we're coming from the New York, New Jersey area, and where, the food is just amazing there. So we wanted to come and check it out, make sure like, hey, are we gonna be homesick with the food, right? And we started checking out a bunch of local restaurants, and they were actually really good. I was super shocked at how good the restaurants here were. You get a bunch of variety from Mexican food to Indian to just American, just all types of foods, Italian food, just really good stuff. The one thing I still have not found to this day, so if anyone does come across good pizza, please comment below. I'm still looking for a good pizza shop, local, like New York style pizza. So while you're visiting your potential neighborhood that you want to live in, one thing we did is drive around the neighborhood. So we would look at some properties, our real estate agent would show us some properties, and then on our time, we would go drive around the immediate neighborhood, like a mile radius or so. Because one thing I've realized here, especially in Phoenix, is when you drive a neighborhood, you will know if you want to live there or not. 100%. There's no like, oh, I wonder what's happening behind the scenes. You will know, right? And things could change really fast, street to street here. So that's one thing that we did that really helped us with our search where we wanted to live. So after doing all that research, me and my wife decided and really loved Scottsdale. So we decided to move here. We visited in April and then we were here officially by October. And we have not regretted the decision. It's been about 4 years. We love everything about the Phoenix area, especially Scottsdale. We love the fact that we could be outdoors 10 months out of the year here, right? We love to go hiking. We love going out to eat, a bunch of local restaurants like I talked about. Food here is amazing. We love the people. It's a cultural melting pot here. People from all over the US are moving here. It's one of the fastest growing cities. There's a lot of development, a lot of jobs coming here. We're super close to amazing places like Sedona, the Grand Canyon, quick drive to Mexico, quick drive to San Diego, Los Angeles, which we go to a lot, quick drive to Vegas. And if you want snow, if you want to go snowboarding, skiing, we're about a 2-hour drive up north to the Flagstaff area for some snow. And overall, we're just super grateful that we made the decision to move here. We are actually like just happier because it's always sunny here. That's one thing compared to the East Coast where it's a lot like gloomy, a lot raining, cloudy. It's always sunny here, so you wake up and you just have that brightness throughout the day. Also, one quick thing that I love, the time zone never changes here. So especially if you're a sports fan, you know, like the games start a little bit earlier, they end earlier, which is great. So if you're thinking about making the move to Phoenix, I totally recommend it. If you have any questions, if you some concerns, contact me, put in a comment below. I'll answer those for you. And if you really enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.